Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Great to have you with us at Dwight L. Perry Stadium in Bowling Green, Ohio, home to the Bowling Green Falcons. The Falcons will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Texas Tech's offense will take the field first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Wants to throw. It's Hammond. Card in the backfield. It's Carter. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man.
Turning on the Jets. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Red Raiders didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll run it from the gun. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. All right, guys, let's talk about Bowling Green. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Leaves it with the back. Spins away. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Excellent pass by the back on the option. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They'll leave it with him. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The run to the right. There he goes. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Falcons, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll give it to him again. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Got it in the middle, it's Clay. Got enough space. Touchdown, BG. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. When that receiver got 3, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Joyner. Showing off the arms.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Red Raiders line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Snags a quick pass on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Clay. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Ridley. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Falcons are on the move. Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a first down.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. Touchdown, Falcons! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he knocked that one right down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That 14-point lead is gone, and now they'll try to get back on top with a scoring drive here. They're setting up the screen. Running to Green. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Wants to throw on first down. Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Carter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Under fire. Quarterback gets the first down.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy, because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Hammond. A little release to the back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, So I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
To the air on first down. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Got a man. It's play. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the run, it's Jackson. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Falcons started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Play action. He's moving out of the pocket. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Rushes on him. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the 3-ball locks us up as we get closer to the half.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Hammond. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Joyner. Looking for room at the 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors at our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today.
And the Red Raiders will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Back to pass. It's Fowler Nicolosi. He tries to take the top off. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Falcons send out the punt unit. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Pulls and fires complete. Man, sometimes he's like trying to wrap up a ghost. He's out to the 27. The Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. Oh, he's got some space. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The inside handoff. Runs through the tackle. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Under fire. Scrambling away. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. And the Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Right back to the well. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Jackson. Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and throws out the RPO. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back him off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding him? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. A 51-yard field goal is not really unreasonable in terms of range, but they'll try to convert on 4th down. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Find out, flanked him on the jet sweep. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Here we go.
To the ground, he's got it again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Falcons will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback looking for just a crack on the sneak. Scores on the sneak. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Quarterback duplicitous in his dealing. Some would even say sneaky. Sneak gets it done.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. One more snap before the end of the quarter. A quick pass to the left. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. To throw, it's Hammond. Quick completion on the out. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hudson. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on 3rd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now they regain the lead.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Falcons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And they didn't get it forward an inch. defense wins the battle up front. This could be the biggest play of the game so far. 3rd down and 2. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the offense gets the ball back. How lucky are they? 5 points of pressure, high and tight.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Powers through the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. A little screen to the running back. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Grab near the marker. It's Clay. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score, you got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost them.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth.